So if you're having a tough time with that doughy midsection and not enough muscle mass in all of the right places that fills out that shirt, it's because you're not doing one simple thing and it's likely not what you're expecting. And no, it's not that you're not following the newest trendy diets, liver diets, or no, it's not that you're pumping 1 gram of tren into your body every single week. It's actually because you're not doing the training basics correctly, that is. Let me show you what I mean. Gentlemen, Tanner Weidman of BarbarianBody, and well, your workouts, they suck. Now, there are 3 main pillars of building a great body, losing fat, and building muscle mass at the same time. The first one is muscle building stimulating workouts, fat loss stimulating workouts, and a secret consistency hack that I'm going to be sharing later. So let's start off with the muscle building stimulating workouts. Now, these workouts need to do one thing and one thing only, and that is to actually break down enough muscle tissue so that your body goes through the next couple of days or even weeks rebuilding and regrowing that muscle tissue both bigger and stronger. And your problem is the same old workouts that you've been doing for the past few weeks, months, maybe even years that are actually not stimulating muscular growth and are actually probably plateauing your physique. Now, when it comes to properly structuring your workouts so that you can build muscle mass as fast as possible, I like to begin the workouts off with the big compound movements that you're actually going to be utilizing to track your strength so that when you revisit this workout, you can try and lift more, aka progressive overload. Directly after, that's when you're actually going to need to get into more of your dynamic/isolation exercises to really focus on the muscle group and break it down. And to finish the workout, that is going to be, well, your finisher or your burnout workout or exercises that is really going to put the cherry on top and ensure that you have broken down the muscle tissues that you are trying to target as maximally as possible. Now, when you start the workouts, this is the big compound portion of the workout. This is the most important aspect. This is where you meet you and compete. You are trying to set the bar for where your strength is currently, your maximal strength. I'm talking to the point when you can no longer get a full repetition. If you're by yourself, maybe get close to that. But the point is, you want to start the workout off with 1 or 2 exercises, compound multi-joint exercises like a bench press, deadlift, squat, overhead press, for a rep range of about 1 to 5 repetitions. And you want to push to as maximally as possible. Now, here's the most important part. You need to actually track the weights that you can lift for this. What was the exact amount of weight, your maximum weight, and what was the exact number of repetitions? Track that. Put it into your phone. Next week, revisit and attempt to add 2.5 to 5 pounds to that exercise or even add another repetition. That's progressive overload. Without progressive overload, you will not be able to build maximal muscle mass. Next, we're getting into the dynamic and isolation exercises, and this is where a lot of guys tend to screw this up. They're not pushing hard enough. This is where the intensity needs to be turned to the max. We're not just getting 10 repetitions. I hit 10 reps, my set is done. No, what you are trying to do is get as closely to failure as possible. So this is going to be an increase of your intensity at failure, or even training a little bit past failure by using half repetitions, pause reps, rest pauses. Those types of things right there are really going to stimulate muscular growth. You need to reach beyond what you've been doing originally to actually build this muscle mass. And then the final portion is the finisher or the burnout set. This is the man maker. Now this personally, when I get to this set, this is typically where I feel like puking because I'm pushing so hard. I'm going to be able to break down as much muscle tissue as possible while simultaneously being able to burn a huge amount of calories. Now, do you need to get to the point where you feel like puking? No, but I do, and I've stimulated and been able to build a significant amount of muscle mass and lose a significant amount of fat, so maybe try it. Now we're getting into the stimulating fat burning workouts. Now, for most people, this is the parts that they absolutely hate. Honestly, I would too if I did it the way that they do. Screw doing an hour on the Stairmaster. That is absolute torture. Again, I would never do it if that's what I had to do. What you want to do is actually pick high fat burning activities that you will actually enjoy. Now, the first thing to add in here should be your walking. I've gone on endlessly about how effective walking is because it's simple. You can do it out in nature. You can multitask on your phone, etc., etc. This right here, about 10,000 steps per day. That's what I aim for minimum. This will help you to burn fat. And additionally, it should make up about 60 to 70% of your daily fat burning workout strategy. This is because it's so simple. It really requires minimal recovery and it doesn't require super high amounts of motivation to actually commit to. Now, the other 30 to 40% of your fat burning workout, yeah, that's maybe going to be some of the stuff you don't absolutely love, but like, screw it. What other options do you have to be fat? If so, avoid it. So again, pick an activity you actually like. If you like doing the rowing machine, you know, the cable rowing machine, if you like going to play basketball, pick up basketball with your friends, if you like to go swimming, whatever it is, pick it. And I typically like to just tack it on to the end of my workouts for, let's say, like 15 to 20 minutes. Or if you want to do it less frequently during the workout week, let's say you only want to do that fat burning workout 1 to 2 times per week, then, you know, maybe you can make each one of those 20 to 40 minutes at the end of maybe 2 workouts per week. Now, intensity is key here, and one of the best ways that I unlock maximum intensity to absolutely crush it for this fat burning workouts is I'm competitive. I like to imagine myself competing still like I did when I was playing high school football. Cue my football ball right there. I always imagine myself competing with my old teammates. I have to beat them. Competition is what gets me. Find out whatever it is that actually motivates you and use that to trick your mind into kind of enjoying it. Now, here comes the consistency hack, and it's going to sound so easy and so obvious, but you're clearly not doing it if you have a tough time with consistency. Let me show you. Plan the exact days that you're going to do your workouts. Pick out an actual, you know, those calendars that you can put on your wall right beside your bed or in your bathroom. Actually put down on those days that you're going to work out. Let's say you work out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Circle those days for the next 4 weeks on that calendar and write the exact time that you're actually going to do each one of these workouts. So let's say you get home 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. You know, you got to eat first, handle a couple of things. Then you set your daily schedule at, let's say, 7 p.m., for example. Write it down on there, set it into stone. This is going to actually help you to commit to it once you see it every day. And then once you've got this, you can utilize Jerry Seinfeld's, this guy right here, his little hack, which was don't break the chain. So every day he would say he would have to go and write a joke. So he'd write a little red X on a calendar, and the goal was don't break the chain. After he had 4 days, he didn't want to skip that 5th day because he didn't want to have to restart the chain. Apply the same strategy for your workouts because you'll visually have it there, and consistency will become a lot easier. Now, one of the final hacks for actually committing to your workouts is to utilize a pre-workout. I love OxyShred Hardcore right before the workout. Yes, it is the world's #1 thermogenic fat burner. It does have that benefit, so, fairly helpful for you guys looking to gain muscle and lose fat simultaneously. But because it is packed with so much caffeine, if I were to say get home 5:30 p.m., I know I'm going to go to the gym for 7 p.m., okay? I eat, 6 p.m. I'm done eating, 6:30, take a scoop. Okay, now I'm mentally lit. Like, I have no other option but to go into the gym and to do my workout. Like, I have just so much energy. I throw the headphones on while this is starting to kick in, and it just mentally gets me into gear. If you want to get yourself some of this OxyShred Hardcore, this is honestly such a hack. Take advantage of things like this because it'll motivate you to go to the gym. There's going to be a link down in the description box. Code Barbarian will unlock a special discount for you. Now, apply this plan. Get jacked, lose fat, and if you're actually looking for an easy morning workout routine that you can try every single day, check out this video right here.